Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am making a dice tower, and this is going to end up being like a spooky kind of dice tower. So I kind of went for a haunted house kind of theme, but not really. I went for a green, like this I'm not sure what type of green, like a forest green. That sounds like a right word. I went for that color and I cut out all the pieces that came in the Instructables link that I will have down in the description box if you want to make your own. And it's all these little pieces that you can print off, and then I just went ahead and traced them on foam core, cut them out. Well, my dad cut them out for me, but and then I went ahead and traced those on the foresty green paper, and then I went ahead and put those pieces through my Big Shot with a brick embossing folder, and that's going to give it a really great texture that you can see and feel. You can see it really well because I end up taking some silver ink. I did try to go with yellow, but that yellow just doesn't show up on anything. It just is like water. I don't know. So if you're gonna go for a yellow, go for that one. But anyways, I went for a silver and I rubbed it on the textured embossed pieces that I had glued onto the foam core. I used hot glue and my Elmer's Bond because I wanted it to have a very good bond, craft bond. But I also wanted it to dry very quickly so I could keep on going. So that worked out really well. And well, now you get to see me do the inking. I had to play around with some stuff first. So after I get done inking, I'm going to try and figure out how to build this thing, which I should have just, looked on the Instructables because they have instructions on how to build this, but that's no fun. So I just went ahead and did my own thing, and it ended up working. So, I mean, it's not that pretty. Well, it's spooky. But I went ahead and hot glued it together, and then I put a piece of the scrap paper that I used on the brick outer edge, and I just kind of reinforced those edges that came together on the foam core. And this is me showing you how my little steps work. I did kind of angle them right. On the Instructables, it tells you exactly how to angle it and whatnot, but I didn't look at it, so I just kind of played and played until it doesn't take long to figure out what angle it needs to be at, just so your dice can roll through. And after looking at the instructions, I was supposed to glue the sides onto the bottom. So that's one way it was different. So it's probably a little bigger than what was intended, but I think it's pretty cool looking. So this is me putting all the pieces together, getting a glue mess, strings everywhere. And then I went ahead and took some black paper and fit it into the bottom because I didn't like how the foam core really stood out. And you'll see that I cover a whole lot more of the foam core just because I don't like the white that stands out. I was originally going to spray paint it gray, but I went ahead and went with the green, so I ended up doing a paper thing here in a bit. which all I did was take this black paper and use some decorative scissors, and it looks kind of spooky. I say that term and it might not even register what that is, what that means. Kind of like a scalloped Victorian Gothic edge. And it works really well with the green and the black. And I just cut strips and I fold them in half, and then I put some hot glue running down the seam of the foam core where those edges meet, and then I just go ahead and glue the decorative strips on just to cover any of those seams, and it will also give the tower some more stability. And I purposely went for a more wrinkled look because later I'm going to take that same silver ink and run it over the edges so that it has a cool texture. And I just keep going over those seams, and then on the top as well. But on the top I leave enough room so you can put your dice in. I didn't do any measuring, just kind of cut by eyesight, which ended up working very well because the scraps gave me 2 sides each. So, and then on the bottom I only scissored the one edge. So on the tray part you have a solid line and it's not decorative, because the decorative I feel like would rip a lot easier when you put your hands in there. So I went ahead and went with just the straight edge. And here's my inking. And you'll see that I put some inked spooky trees from CC Designs on there that I just die cut out in the beginning. And I glue those on, and that is the dice tower. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Well, I guess it's not really a tutorial, but kind of. It was a process video. There you go. Look at me. I'm getting all the words. Alright, I hope you guys like this, and I hope to see you in the next video. I hope you're having a crazy day. Not too crazy, good crazy, not bad crazy. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!